No shit. That was like something I was gonna die. I want to show too much. Now do I? Oh no, that's not the point. Let me see what's going on here. Ah, you bastard. Get no freaking kidding. I can't upload music or something. Wait, it's working, but I can't do it that way now, can I? Oh, no, back out. Oh my god, no. I think so. I think I have it on primarily blocked or something. Right. Oh god, no. Don't do that. Not with So I don't know. Is it me or is it something going on that's kind of really weird? What? Damn it. Am I reading that right? Yikes. Everybody run. Wait, I want to go like no sound. I guess that maybe if that's what I'm doing is like no sound. Or that I just like kind of being oblivious to the no soundage. No soundature. Oh my god, yeah. So yeah, this is really an interesting good evening and wonderful Saturday night. So oh shit, I didn't even see why am I not seeing the views? Like literally, why am I not seeing the comments here at the bottom? Oh, so maybe I'm just not even damn, I can't even read that. I'm sorry, I can't read your name very well. Is something boy. Hi. Oh wait a minute, is that because I have something? I gotta see what I can do about that. Hold on a second here. Hi and welcome. Alright, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can break that up a little bit. Weird, I wonder why it's because of it. It's because I did another broadcast. Prior to this, which was Warframe. Comments are not working, YouTube issues. Yeah, it's pretty much. YouTube's been having a lot of problems. There's been a lot of glitching with YouTube. So I'm not really seeing your comments or anything, so this is like ongoing. Yeah, sadly it's the YouTube itself. Sorry. I had to kind of keep it G-rated. So if you guys are having technical difficulties with YouTube, yeah, YouTube's been glitching out. I can't read that now. What the hell? Oh. Okay, that's me. I'm a little bit more sleepy. My hair's kind of like flapped. So let's see. I can't read anything very well. God, I hate YouTube when it glitches. One of my biggest things I hate is YouTube. Glitches out like all you can get out. So anyways, God, what? So I can't see troll messages, sorry. Let's see what's going on with my phone here. It's really kind of weird. It's really, really weird. Now you get this common troll, other trolls. Yeah, well, no, I don't know. Oh, should I do... How is the, wait, which one? Oh no, that's that 70s beat. I need to like really talk to SoundCloud about stuff. Let's see, we got one troll, maybe a couple of trolls in the in this little Saturday night chill out thing, but I can care less. Actually, I can kind of laugh about the whole thing, really. Yeah, generally they're mostly little kids and shit. Of course, my eyesight's not really good anyway, so I can't read it. So it's always a wonderful night. Nice, peaceful night. Good Saturday night to chill. Not doing very much tonight. Last I remember, this is when I used to do porn. Really called when? Early 30s. It really hurts to just close my eyes. It just like sucks. That's like the time I hit the hot water thing and I screamed, hot, hot, hot. I know, you guys are... Oopsies. Oh, I'm being such a tease. So, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that one I'm gonna kinda... Whoa, what the hell? Oh, okay. It's not something I go for. Huh? Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, it's just like, it's like with this whole thing with YouTube, I'm looking at something else over here to look at the comments. But my other two moderators, aren't here right now. So I'm just kind of monitoring to what, you know, you get some kids here and there who come on. You know, like a few little trolls here and there, I pay no mind to them. Oh, Canada. You know, I have a couple friends out in Canada. Well, they just moved to Canada, but they're kind of like in the process of getting their citizenship and stuff. U.S., United States. Kind of like... But I don't really talk much about it. So... That's pretty much it. Yeah, so, I don't know. Oh no, I don't want that. No, 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 no. Change up the music in about 2 seconds here. Oh nice. I had a couple friends in Montreal. Ontario and Montreal. And I've only been to Canada, but that was back like in the early 80s. That was Niagara Falls. '83, I think, '85. So yeah, I've been around the block more than once. So let's see here. Right. Why not? Don goes on to the Caribbean music. Normally I don't play something like this until like the summertime, but I figure what the hell, right? Yeah, but that's like early 80s. Actually no. Mid 80s. So, first me. There's no ponytail. So, yeah, if, you know, the Canadian side's a lot nicer. If you go to the New York side, it's kind of, I mean, when I went, it was like, we went to the Canadian side because it was a lot nicer. You had a better overlook. Meanwhile, you're at the other end, and you have the people from the New York side at the other end. It's kind of like, yeah, okay. I can see this happening. I can see it really happening, you know, as far as, like, in comparison. But that's back then. That's before, like, what was that, right before the, before things got strict with passports, which is really, interesting. So, that pretty much is a sum up deal. So, hopefully a couple of my friends come on. Oh, hope they're watching. Because I couldn't tell you exactly who they are. Oh no. But it's a very quiet night. Kind of cold over here. Maybe. Kind of coldish warm. But we're getting like Seattle weather. So I was playing a lot of Warframe tonight, and I'm just kind of like bored. I think I could do like a little live stream or something tonight. I'm just really not in the mood to be playing any Warframe. Of course, now my Sawyer just kind of shift to one side. There we go, that's better. So my shirt just shifts to one side a little bit. What happens when I kind of move to the wrong direction? This coffee's like really black. I don't care what they say it's good coffee, it's just like, I'm more of a huge Warframe. I'm more of a huge Warframe gamer. I did play some Monster Hunter World like a while ago, like last night, and I'm just like, I'm done with Monster Hunter World for a while. I'm waiting for the new expansion pack to come out, but I did one thing on Monster Hunter World that was like Xeno'jiiva, and then I kind of got bored, and pretty much that was the end deal there. There was no surprise to it. No, I can't talk monster. Yeah, or something like that. Actually, what the hell? I'm not even... Boy, there's so many trolls out there. Past tense was. What the hell? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's kind of like putting in comparison between a crossdresser and let's see, you old fucks anyways. Oops, I just swear on YouTube. Oopsies, demonetized. What was it? Oh yeah, they're really skinny crossdressers. Yeah. I went to a nightclub once. I went to one of those quote unquote, what do you call them? Yeah, not translate. I guess you could put it that way. Was it? Was it translate? I don't remember. It was some event. And, oh my god. Train wrecks. One here. One here. Figure. Yeah, cross-dresses are really hideous. Yeah, no kidding. You know what? Let's fix that up. It's this PlayStation app. I wonder if I can do this. Oh wait, I have to shut it off. I gotta fix that. Hold on. Damn it. Yeah, the music does kind of suck. It's the PlayStation app. Figure. Let me change this. Hold on 1 second. Let me just shut this shit off. Yeah, it's better. Why don't I put it on some SoundCloud? Screw it. If I get demonetized for it, like I really give a flying fuck. Oh, wait. Oh, no. No. I want SoundCloud. SoundCloud it is. Let's see, which station should I put on? Oh, there is music. Okay, so why is it not playing? Oops. That's a little bit too much. Better. Oh no. What's this? It's okay. I followed an artist who I got copyrights to, so. Yeah, it's a PlayStation app. Yeah, I know freaking, YouTube's gonna say there's a copyright claim on it, but the truth of the matter is I actually own, well, I have a copyright, license from one of the artists. I believe it's on this channel. It was like one of the songs or something like that. Not all of them, but just one song. So I don't care. I mean, I know it's on YouTube and everything, and they're gonna say, okay, well, we're gonna put a copyright claim on it. It's like, whatever, dude. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, if I was doing this on Twitch, it'd be one other thing, but it's really not gonna happen. But you're welcome, anyways. Um, I like, you know what? I don't care. I only get ad revenue taken on me. It's not like I really have a lot of subscribers, anyways, or any whatever. I don't know. YouTube's really funky like that. Nava, leave a lion by Nava's bootleg. That's not too bad. Am I pronouncing it Navas? Navas? It is what it is. You know, it's just like a live broadcast tonight. Oh, I love this song. Kind of reminds me of like somebody I know. Anyways, oh wait, there's a SoundCloud Weekly. Cool. So anyways, I've been doing some broadcasting. I'm trying to make up the lost time I've been like having. It is what it is, I guess. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the one I wanted to put on. Shoot. No. That was the other one. Where is it? I gotta find this stupid thing. Oh my god. I am like such a ditz. I just realized something. How many copyright musics do I own? One, two, three. Several? Who knows? Right. Shoot. 1 second here. I'm gonna find it. Here we go. I'm gonna pass on that. Oh, never mind. It just started. There we go. Wait, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one I think I own. I think. I don't know. I'm just too innocent. Oh, I love this song. So yeah, I think this is a little bit better. So, anywho, that's pretty much it. I'm so tired from like a long week from running around and doing everything else, and it's been fun. You know what? Oh, that's better. Oh, that's much better. Oh, thank God. Natural curl. What the hell? I didn't think this was like the English version? Not English? I can't see shit, huh? Oh, brother. Here we go again. It is what it is. Let's see, that was a really... Whoa. You know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm kinda tired. Always something. Boys will be boys. So, I figured I'd do a little live streaming tonight. It's nothing big. You know, nothing like I'm gonna go crazy and shit. For the sad reason. And, I think that's pretty much it. You know, besides being on Twitter and airing and stuff. So, yeah, it's like one of those nights, like, kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my next... I don't even have no idea what I'm going to do for my next video. Rather than doing Continual Warframe or Monster Hunter World. I did Dark Souls, but I don't want to go back in Dark Souls. I could do Killing Floor 2, live version, but I won't. And I think tonight's going to be one of those nights I just want to, like, do something different, you know? I know, of course, the banner's a little different than normal. A little shorter than I would like to expect it to be. And I think that pretty much sums it up. And what the hell am I watching? Oh, no. I gotta, like, go back here. Let me see what other music they have. I'm a little disappointed, you know. Are they gonna play the same track? Or do I have to do an autoplay? Oh no, I could do autoplay. Could shut the autoplay off and I can just select my own music. Oh, wait a minute. No, right there. What the? No. Wait a minute here. Okay, I got it. I found it. Yeah, I normally like zombie games. Like, I remember when Call of Duty World at War came out? We had Knocked on Toten, Nazi zombies, if I remember right. I was a really huge God of War fan, too. Unfortunately, being, you know, in that, following the franchise from God of War 1 to Ascension, and then I tried playing, the new God of War, but I didn't like it. It was kind of like, they put him as, like, under the Norse mythology kind of thing. Kind of like, when Xbox 360 came out was, Viking. It's kind of weird, you know? Like, I just didn't like it. I thought it was, like, really messed up. No copyright, no copyright. Whoa, really? Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. As if anything, I can be able to keep anything, in check. So, yeah. The story of my life. Live streaming. and just kind of like having a very subtle look of things than I normally do. So that pretty much would be it. And you know, normally I don't like to spoil people. I think I can do something here. Wait, if I do that, I have to back out from typical. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as like the zombie games and stuff like that, I mean, there's certain ones I play, certain ones I'm picky about. I tried playing The Last Guardian, didn't like it, and some BS going on with, well, everybody knows about what Bethesda did for the YouTubers that playing Fallout 76 had gotten banned, and I can't see, what is it? Oh no, not everybody does. Not everybody does stream. I do it because, you know, doing it for finances. It would have been that or become a cam girl, and I didn't want to become a cam girl. That's just bad enough for me. I mean, there's a lot of things going on as far as that go, and I can't do that with certain things in my life that are like my reputation kind of like on the line here. So I pretty much do an honest way of broadcasting to find a way to make things work out, make things meet. So to me, this is kind of like my full-time, actually my full-time job, doing an actual, you know, the streams and stuff like that. But as far as like when I stream, I don't really bash on other streamers. I just don't have that in me. I'm sorry, it just never works out. You know, if I try bashing on streamers. So that pretty much would be it for me there. Except I wasn't gonna really stream tonight. Originally, I wasn't gonna stream. I wasn't gonna do it. I was just gonna be like, done deal, and just kind of not, you know, stream until Tuesday, but I figured why not Saturday night. Nobody else is doing nothing, so why not do it, you know? So it's all good. Kind of happy I got the stream music going. Well, I do have one picture. It'd be kind of very interesting to show. But if I put it up, it's gonna be kind of like you would actually see. Well, here. I got a little bit over zealous one day, and I took a picture. I was showing a friend of mine, and what I can do, you know, I know most people are kind of curious to see exactly what goes on, but I will show a picture. I'll put it up on here so some of the people and streamers can actually see. A very interesting question. I gotta find my PlayStation app really quick. Relax, it's not gonna be shitty music. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's taking a while. It's taking some time to load up, and oh, me. I start streaming back. Oh God, I think 20. Well, I didn't first start officially streaming till what 2015. But I did some videos prior to that. I believe 2014, if I remember that right. I think it was 2014. Um, it was like, it's been so long. Let's see. Yeah, about 2014 is when I started. And then from 2015, I didn't do it as much. I didn't start doing it as much until we're in 2019 now. So you figure I didn't start full time doing it until, let's see, I think somewhere like the middle of 2015, and then I went full time from middle of 2015 to present. Um, give or take, with various things that have been going on. Oh yes, I wanted to have to continue. Anyways, I'll show you a brief picture real quick. I'm supposed to try to keep this G-rated, but first off, I gotta get rid of that stupid mobile app, which keeps popping up every now and then. Anyways, I'll show you an actual video I showed to a friend of mine, which, and yes, I will show you in a second, which I was actually one day, we'll do this. It's a quick overview, quick peek. I know some streamers are just like, oh, show, just show a little bit, but okay. But for now, I'm just going to be a little bit nice, and I'm just going to show it this one time, and only one time, so you get a quick thing here. So, I'm going to hit OK. As much as this is not going to really embarrass me, but I'll just hit OK on it. And this, for some of you streamers or some of you people who are interested in knowing what the rest of me looks like under all this, yes, that's my actual chest. But that was only a 2-second showing. Nothing more, nothing less. It was just 2 seconds showing. Just a little teaser out there to put very plainly. Don't care if I get demonetized for that one, but perfectly and truly and honest, that's pretty much all the whole thing in love and war and everything else that goes on with my life. Anyways, I'm going to change up something really quick. I just don't feel like really. I don't know. I may just put the. Do I feel like I'm going to put. Oh, yeah. I can probably get rid of. No, I can't. Damn. I'll have to finagle that later. So, anyways, that was the picture. Funny thing is, I actually wore a tank top that day, and, well. I had a friend of mine that wanted to see, and I was like, okay. I'm not going to say who it was. I'm just going to say it was a friend of mine. And it was really interesting. It was really, really, really interesting. Oh, I know, but there's some people who make a big stink out of it. It trust me, but then again, there's somebody who's done this before. I'm guilty of it. I'm very guilty of it. But I'm not gonna say exactly how guilty of it, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Did some things way back in the past. No longer important. Yeah, who cares? I can care less about the party thing. I'm not like really, in a wide variety of any game right now, so it's no big deal. Yeah. So, still, not worried about the disconnected from the PlayStation app because I just backed out from it. But yeah, it's been fun. My fun past, I don't know, 8 years, 10 years. No, yeah, my past 10 years have been fun. But all good things come to an end, unfortunately. So, where was I on this thing? Inbox? Oh no, that was, shoot. No. Right, I was over here. Yikes, I don't want that. Oh, wait a minute here. Oh dear. Oh crud. Right, okay, I forgot where I left off on the music, but, unfortunately there was some sheer utter confusion. Hello. No, just that, actually, no, just that one. There's other things that I don't show that, yeah, I just kind of like leave that all underneath. And it's always been that way, you know, even like 10 years ago. But there's certain things I kind of have to abide by YouTube standards. Excuse me. Hello, Tune 70, which I can't really see the last name, but Magpie, right? It happens. Unfortunately, I gotta abide by certain standards and rules. Go figure. So, let's see. Yeah, I feel like I want to get another copyright music. Oh wait, I'm supporting an artist. I can't remember who it was. Oh my god, I'm such a ditz. I support some music artists, and I got like a couple of like artists for my channel. Sometimes I listen to like a various kind, so it's kind of like, yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, okay, so it's play still playing the same track. Gotcha. So yeah, this is the whole fun thing about my you have to kind of pardon the background a little bit. Not the best, but it does. It actually helps with my streams a little bit. Not by much, just kind of like a little itty bitty tiny bit. So yeah, it's just always a fun thing. One after another. So... Oh, thank you for the subscribe. And thank you to, I gotta remember the other guy's name, I totally forgot. Wait a minute. Maybe I have it. Okay. One of these days, I'm gonna have to really read this name very carefully and figure it out, because I'm horrible at pronunciations for names. But there's, you know, thank you to new subscribers who just joined. This actually just made my day completely, which I'm really happy for. Eventually I'll get like 100 subscribers and I can start... Oh, thank you. Yeah, this whole thing about YouTube standards, what had happened was, kind of like, I heard horror stories that things were going on with YouTube and stuff like that, and I don't know if some of you know about Choji, goes by Filthy Frank, that the rumor was that he actually left YouTube, but I don't think he did. I think he's still doing stuff, but very, like very little for his channel, I guess, supposedly. So, yeah, I feel bad for some of the people I subscribe to, and some of them disappear and some of them don't, and I just gotta figure out what other song I want to put on. I think this is the one. I think this is the one I kind of... Oh, wait, no, this is the one I just did. What the... Oh, no, it's up here. There we go. I should be audio playing some of this stuff. Or... No, not audio play. Autoplay is what the word I was looking for. So... It's always something. I mean, like, for me, I'm a huge music fan. Sometimes I'll put music on for my streams, and sometimes it's kind of, like, dead silent to, like, no point. And it really just kind of... It doesn't help, you know? It doesn't really help on that sort of thing. All I want to do is just wait for February to come. And I do want to get that new Walking Dead game that's coming out. I'm waiting for that. And it comes out March 31st. Typical. 2 more months. So, that pretty much is it. It's kind of like one of those nights. You gotta kind of generally roll with it. So, there's gonna be other videos. I mean, some of them are just kind of like hodgepodge, and normally I'm supposed to, like... Sometimes I guess I'm supposed to do certain videos based to my channel and stream, which is not too bad. And sometimes I kind of veer off one way to another. So, anyways, that's just pretty much it. Kind of like, you know, you have a lot of, you know, like when you make it, the only thing I guess I have an issue with it sometimes, like you make a channel, sometimes you get like a copyright claim or a copyright strike, which really does suck. I mean, it's like the worst thing you can ever do. You get a notification from YouTube saying, you know, you play some kind of music, or you play a video that quote-unquote has music in it that's third-party person comes in and says, oh, by the way, you got a copyright strike. You know what? I heard about the 4 Days Gone. That's a zombie game, yes. And that's the one where it kind of looks like they took... how do I explain it? It's kind of like they took... kind of like Dawn of the Dead. Kinda. It's kind of like Dawn of the Dead meets... what was that one other game? Not that... I don't know if I want to say Dead Rising, but Dead Rising was based off of Dawn of the Dead, so I'm kind of thinking it's kind of like, it's like a collage of, like, 2 different zombie games, or something from where I've seen before, like in a zombie movie. Like 2 different zombie movies, I just can't remember it. I mean, I saw the preview, it's like, you're this biker guy, I guess, supposedly, like, you're fighting on, like, I guess you meet people, but it's kind of like you end up fighting off like zombies. I saw it years ago. Like, I think the last time I saw it was like 2 years ago. There's a couple of games that were supposed to come out a year. Let's see, when? Because I remember working at a game store and they had a trailer, sneak peek trailer of Days Gone, Death Stranding. But then when I found out that, you know, then they had God of War. But I remember God of War was held back. And then Days Gone, they did the trailer for it, but I think that was just the preview. It wasn't like anything, it wasn't, I don't think it was a beta. I don't even remember. But I highly doubt there's a beta. But the rumor is, The Walking Dead, actually has a beta. But it's for PC, I think. That new Walking Dead game's coming out, but... One game I can't see myself playing again is Resident Evil 2. Oh no, I don't want to be in rest mode. Oh Really. I don't want to be in rest mode. I did too. I actually played, I mean, as far as like, but going back to God of War, I played pretty much all of them. Ascension was kind of weird, because that was kind of like, even after you beat the game, you did a PvP match rounds and stuff like that. It was kind of really weird. Nothing like, I don't know, it was just weird. Like, I think the PvP matches were just not... They were okay-ish, but they weren't that good. And I saw a clip where they showed the guy who was in charge of the project, and it looked like he didn't, like he didn't want to put any effort into it. Like they kind of like they slapped it together. I don't know. It was just really bizarre. It was really weird. You know, but I got used to it though. You know, I did like a second playthrough and that was it. But the one God of War game, going back to God of War, was actually the first one. But then again, so was, you know, but Chains of Olympus was even, you know, good back then too. Only for the PS Vita. Whoever had a PS Vita or a PSP, I still have mine. I have a custom PS Vita, which is in my bedroom somewhere. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is it really? It's like 11 o'clock over here. Ugh. I already know where this is gonna go for tonight for me. Right off into Zonkland. But today just seemed to like go really quick. Did my shopping, did everything. You know, I actually remember playing that. And I got, and believe it or not, on the Xbox... Okay, on the Xbox 360, I've actually completed the whole game. Like, literally, found all the Judas coins, found, like, everything. The relics, Judas coins, the freaking crazy combo hit you had to do in one of, in that fraud level. And then, what was the other one? It was like so many, like, just went through the whole thing. You know, and I've also played like Diablo 3, the Reaper of Souls, which was the expansion to that. But I had the Ultimate Evil Edition, but then again, I also had the original copy before the Ultimate Evil Edition. But the original copy, I actually completely completed the core game of that. So only 2 games on the Xbox 360 back then. It was only 2 games I completed. Dark Souls 2 was kind of like almost completed. And I was like, I think I was shy like about 5 trophies. I think they were like hidden or something like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I believe that most of the games that always came out, you know, back then, you know, for the 360, like, if you remember, like, to me, I remember Hydro Thunder. You know, like, that was one game I liked. And, I think that was, like, well, between Dante's Inferno, Dark Souls 2, Hydro Thunder, there was one that was called, no, not Just Cause, we had Far Cry, we had Skyrim, we had Soul Calibur, 4, I believe it was. Now we have Soul Calibur 5 that came out. Then, you know, of course, you know, Tekken versus Street Fighter, all them, but... I mean, some people didn't like Tekken versus Street Fighter, and... I was kind of like, when Tekken versus Street Fighter was, like, announced, I was like, I like Street Fighter 2 better. Because I used to have it for the Sega Genesis, and then I had some like really old games too that were good. But that's just kind of going back. To me, that's going back what, in the '90s. And if you want to count the PS2 and Neo Geo. But I do remember having Neo Geo SNK, and that was really fun. Like Art of Fighting, with this World Heroes and all that fun stuff. So, it was fun back then. All the good games didn't come out until when you got towards kind of like the late 80s, early 90s. That's when all the good games came out. And now, they have the remakes, which some of them aren't bad, but you have some remakes that are just not good. I mean, for an example, when PS3 came out with the remake for, was it God of War? They remade it. That thing was like buggy as hell. Literally. Just could not get into it. I was like, I like God of War when it came out for the PS2. We had EverQuest, which was like the first. That was like the the first MMO, I think. And then we had then it came with World of Warcraft, and everything else just kind of like fall to the chain. I remember those. I remember a lot of the good games, especially the Castlevania series, which I thought was really awesome. Then you had the Fallout series, but I didn't get too much into Fallout. Not until I started playing 3. Then I actually tried playing Fallout Vegas. That didn't work out very well. And then Fallout 4 I actually played. That got a little buggy, a little glitchy. Then we had Mad Max, which I played that one a couple times. Lords of the Fallen, kind of like Dark Souls, but it was a bite-off version. Kind of like it was okay, but it was a bite-off version. Yeah, the first one I believe was good. I didn't after the first one I stopped following. I actually just after the first one I just didn't bother going after for the other ones like Assassin's Creed 2, 3, Brotherhood, and the whole thing that just kept going down the whole line. And my friend's like, "You don't play it?" I says, "No." Because I never really got into that sort of thing. I mean, like open world stuff, I never got into. The funny thing is, I ended up following like other series, but for some reason never, but never those series. I did follow Soul Calibur for like pretty much, till 4. But when my friend was telling me about 5, I pretty much got hello, Don't Pack. So yeah, I did that with I actually did most of the Resident Evil series. Followed that all the way to like what was that one game? Resident Evil Survivor. So with Resident Evil Survivor, that was and then I got into Resident Evil. Was it 4 and then 0? 0 was really interesting because 0 was a prequel to the first one. And then you had, the part that got really bad when they did Code Veronica. The only game I did not like was Code Veronica. Everything else was okay. So. I miss those old days. Like, I miss when the games were... I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I went to GameStop the other day. I figured, maybe I'll just stop in and see what I can do. See what I can find. And here I am looking around. I'm like, there's really no good games out. And I'm thinking to myself, something is, and want something to enjoy, but not to. Same here. Like the very first Resident Evil. So yeah, a lot of the Resident Evils. That's same with me. The Resident Evil games were the first zombie games. Nobody. I mean, there are people who say they're not, but but if you really want to think about it, then when Treyarch, well, this is before Treyarch started going downhill. Well, at least this is what I've been hearing about what's been going on with Treyarch, with Activision and Treyarch doing some really shady deals about microtransactions and stuff like that. And my personal feelings about, certain game politics is just ridiculous. Like, remember back in the day in Call of Duty, when they had Nazi zombies, that was like really awesome. Then you had Black Ops, the first one that had zombies. The second one, the one for Call of Duty World War II, isn't that bad. Actually, it's better. But I heard the zombies for Black Ops 4 is supposed to be pretty good. At least that's what I saw in the video, but, somebody else's stream, but it's, neither here or there. So, that pretty much would be that right there. I mean, hell, there's some games I play that just don't make any damn sense. I mean, like, I played The Last Guardian. I like puzzle games, but The Last Guardian was a puzzle game. To me, that didn't make any sense, because now I'm like, okay, so I'm guiding this ginormous beast into this big labyrinth of things, and you're looking around like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hit the, this item or that item? And that game just did not make any sense to me. Most of the games I played, zombie games, always had that, like, if there was a small puzzle thing, it was easier to solve those puzzles. For an example, Onimusha, the third one. You go to the castle in France, and that was awesome, though. Onimusha 3, I remember that one. I had to get the strategy guide for that game, because there was, like, certain things you couldn't do. Unless they told you about the strategy guide. Oh, boy. So, yeah, it's been really interesting, to say the least, and changed my YouTube channel a little bit, my description. Did some major updates to it. So, it's kind of weird to see my channel somewhat changed a little bit. I know some people are like, wait a minute, it's a gaming channel, but I have put it under entertainment, because it's always, I guess, having a gaming channel just direct kind of got boring. So I figured do something more entertaining than just anything. But I actually followed a little bit of DE on Twitter that makes Warframe, and I had a come to think about it, yes, I used to play Doom. Well, the new one, yes, and then one prior, when Sega had the 32X, and I used to play that one too. So I've played Doom before. I've actually played Doom. I've played... What else did I play that was fun? There was Doom, Duke Nukem. There was like so many, there were so many games I lost count after a while. But Doom was fun. I just got bored with it after a while. Went on to my, went back and started getting more into like zombie games, vampire games, all the fun stuff. So that's pretty much it. What the hell? Oh, interesting. You know what really, what scared the shit out of you in Doom when you play it for the first time, like the original Doom, were the Hell Barons. I think they were level 8, I think. And they used to scare the crap out of me because you can hear them, like, clawing away and making these god-awful noises. By the time you open up the door, you saw them like, oh crap. And I remember actually playing it. And one day my friend just gave me a cheat code for it, and it's like, here. I'm like, what's this for? He's like, use that, you won't die. I'm like, huh? And he was like, because the Hell Barons would actually kill you. Like, literally. And it's like, okay, I can deal with that. So, I actually used the cheat code, beat the game. Which, normally, I don't use cheat codes to beat a game. For me to actually get the stuff I want in the game to unlock. You know what I mean? I remember them too. They were these big dudes. I mean, they took up like your whole screen. You're just like, where's their head? And you had to step all the way back. It's like, wow. And then you had the, what was it in Doom? You had the Hell Barons, the Lost Souls, those annoying little skull guys that just really irritate the piss out of you. Then you had those blob-like, I don't know what the hell they were. Then you had the possessed soldiers. What am I missing in the whole deal? Because I know the new one, they did that where there's like these soldiers, I guess supposedly they're like undead soldiers, hitting you with 2 plasma cans or mounted up on their backs or something like that. It's really weird. But I remember a friend of mine using the BFG. On the computer version, he typed in BFG, and the trick with the BFG was you don't use it up close, because you would blow yourself to Kingdom Come with that thing. He was like, "Oh, I got a BFG," and next thing you know, he blew his own character right up. It was like, "Oh, dude, you should have not done that." But, anyways, that's pretty much is where it comes down to. Most of my fellow friends, actually, to this day, they remember that. Type in the key functions and stuff. And it got to the point. I remember all that back years ago. When, you find cheat codes and stuff like that. It was crazy. What was the other game that most people had a problem with? In-game cheats, I'm trying to remember. Not Virtua Fighter. If I want to go really way back, I talk about like Nintendo, which were like Contra and not Super Mario Bros. It was Contra. Well, Castlevania didn't have cheats, so it's like, I mean, for me that's going back years ago, like many years ago. I was like 14 when I was 14 when I had my first Nintendo. So that pretty much put everything in a different perspective for me at that point. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, it's been fun. Been really fun. So it's almost getting like around midnight over here. Yeah. Yeah, my first Nintendo system, I was 14. I was at that point when, you know, being... This is going back... Oh my god. Like 80... 1991? 92? Something like that? Like 91, 92? No, 91 I was 13, yeah, so it was 92. It's been a long, interesting few years. I loved Castlevanias. Yeah, the first one was tough. The first Castlevania was tough. The other two, like, Simon's Quest was a... I didn't like Simon's Quest. I thought Simon's Quest was kind of like, eh. But then when I realized that you get all the parts of Dracula, you start, like, then you fight Dracula. Then we had Castlevania 3, which was Simon's, was it, not Simon's Curse, Dracula's Curse, I remember that. I've actually beaten all the, pretty much almost all the Castlevanias. Then I did Bloodlines, which I thought that was fun as hell. We had John Morris and Eric Lacard. But my character I used to use in Bloodlines was Eric Lacard because of the pole vaulting. When you, every time you kept hitting the beasts and everything, the monsters, it was so much fun. Then I played Castlevania Lament of Innocence, beaten that. Beaten Curse of Darkness. And then I did Symphony of the Night, beaten that once. And I did the other one too. The one for the Super NES. Which was really interesting. Actually, the funny thing is, I actually do have Requiem. Because it's got the Symphony of the Night, and it's got the, oh god, what was that other one? The one with, Trevor. No, not Trevor, Richard Belmont. The one that just came out for the PlayStation Store. Yeah, I remember Devil May Cry. Actually, I remember first time on the PS2 playing Devil May Cry, and I had a problem beating the Phantom. That big spider dude. And then after a while, I got familiar with the patterns and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I knew exactly what to do. But then after I upgrade everything, I went to the harder difficulty, and I still had everything. So I had like a maxed out all the orbs, everything, weapons upgrade, and I actually started like destroying everything in the game. I got like an S rank out of the whole thing afterwards, which is really weird. And then they did the other one, Devil May Cry 4, which I kind of didn't like. I thought that was kind of eh. And then they had Devil May Cry the second and the third. I did have the Ultimate Edition though for the third. So it was really fun. It was it was actually enjoyable to play the Devil May Cry. Especially the two swords when you play the third one. Egna and Rudra, I believe they were. And then when they were, you know, like if they were talking, he would just like just bang the sword handles together, and they would stop talking. It was the funniest thing. You know, it brings back a lot of good memories. I mean, you know, if you were really big on like other genres, I mean, back years ago, I used to play like the Contra series. When PS2 came out with Contra Shattered Soldier, I thought they did a bad job at it because I'm like, This wasn't Contra. I mean, it's just like I couldn't play it anymore. I can't even read the damn thing. Okay, ask. As if I can really read anything from over here. I'm actually due to get reading glasses. Oh dear. Really? You're gonna ask me that kind of question? You know, it's funny, I wish I was. But I'm not. Sorry. I mean, if you're, well, I mean, if you want me to be comical about the whole thing and saying that if you're looking for a man, I mean, I'm the wrong person. Oh my god. Blah. Though I do have a cousin. No, I don't know. He's a whack job anyways. So, it was fun. I remember those days. And Golden Axe was hard too. Though I always found Golden Axe being the hardest one. The first one. The second one wasn't too bad. The second one I knew what I was doing. Though I didn't like the lava level on that one. The inside of the volcano. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Blah. Oh, nice. Very soon I get to go and I get to... After I end the broadcast, I am going to go watch some anime. Some Japanime. And, probably watch some Black Clover. Wait, what? How did that go? I believe Black Clover... was it? Black Clover... My Hero Academia. Maybe... What's the other one? DBZ maybe? I don't know. I'll figure it out. So, being the bravest one of them all, I mean, I'm like one of the brave ones in my family. To be beholding a my whole life. So, it is what it is. It's starting to get late for me. God, I hate this. I hate the winter time. Becomes like so... No. I'm not leaving yet. Just... Very soon, though. Very soon. So anyways, that pretty much is it. Yeah, so this is pretty much what goes on. As far as like everything. Ha, you're funny. Oh dear. So, what the hell is this? So I'm just like, oh. No kidding. Sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. this shit? Oh boy. Almost getting like hoarse. No, I can't. Besides, yeah, it's just, I gotta go by community guidelines, supposedly. Though there's one person on YouTube that actually does that, and I just can't remember who it is. I am so pathetic, I can't remember anybody's name. Oh boy. Anywho. Well, that's gonna take care of it for me tonight for my video. For my live stream. I'm gonna go watch some anime. Just chill out now. Wait for somebody to come on over and have a little fun. No, I can't say who it is either. Really, there's 9 people, if you really think about it. You know, it's not like... Yeah, it's different, because YouTube's, like, so glitchy. I see 9... First, I'll see, like, 8 people or 9 people on this. I'll see 10 on the other. And then... it drops. Now I went back down to 8 watching. It is what it is. Oh my god. Oh dear. Well, that pretty much would be it for my little cute self. So wait, what? Yeah, like I'm really gonna respond. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oopsies. I need to get back to that one. Yeah, here we go. My God, I just hit one button and it just like make everything go. Anywho, this is it for me tonight. Well, you never know. Maybe one night I will. You never know. So,